Hi, my name is Adriana Telling, and for my anti-violence training video, I'll be talking about why parental control is important and why children should be monitored while they're on the internet. Why parents give their child access to the internet. Parents are very busy, therefore, they give their child an electronic device. Children need to do schoolwork on the internet and the social aspect, like talking to friends and family. While social media might look safe on the outside, it is actually very unsafe. A lot of the time, families that are very busy with work and have children or just one child might resort towards giving their child online devices to distract them or give their child something to do. A lot of children also have very easy access to the internet because of schoolwork. A lot of the time in this day and age, children in school have to do online coursework and homework on laptops or even their iPads. Children also have phones and iPads for social aspect, such as texting friends on different apps like Instagram, Snapchat, or iMessage. Being self-aware and aware of your child. Be aware of what your child is doing on the electronic. Be aware of who they are talking to and what websites they are on, and create rules to protect your child. Parents need to be aware of what their children are doing on their electronics. Back in 1998, the first known response to the widespread of internet use was the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This was created due to the backlash of the widespread of internet use and the internet at the time becoming very big, very easily accessible. In today's day and age, there are many online actions that parents can enforce on their child's electronics to restrict any website and apps. A couple of apps that I've stumbled across when doing for my research to restrict apps to make sure the child is okay and safe is an app called Bark. This app helps monitor where your children are and also gives you notifications if your children are on a website that they aren't supposed to be on. Like for instance, if you don't want your child to be on Instagram and you restrict it and your child tries to download Instagram, it will show you a notification from your child's phone that your child has is on Instagram. This will allow you to know what your child is doing and allow you to know that your child is not supposed to be on an app that you do not want them to be on. This will help your child be more safe on the internet due to your supervision. Why should parents care? Children are easily accessible to getting cyberbullied. Children can easily stumble across predators. A lot of the time, when it comes to children, they often lack the ability to recognize unsafe situations, especially online. Studies have shown that social media, messaging apps, and games can expose children to very harmful interactions. The cyberbullying and even being at risk to getting groomed by online predators. This ties into having an app to see what your child may be doing online, especially for younger children who are in between the ages of 5 to 9, who should not really have that much of easily access on the internet because they don't know what is safe and what is not safe. By having that app will allow you to see what your children are doing and will allow your child to be safe and not allow them to be easily accessed to getting bullied or getting groomed from the internet, which is very, very likely in this day and age. A good example of why parents should care is maybe your child is playing Roblox and then stumbles across a predator that might try to talk to them in the chat room. Or your child stumbling in a Discord chat room with creepy gore video. This happens very often, and too often to where children mm, can easily access these very gory videos, or just very messed up people that can easily talk to an accident. How not supervising your child affects them mentally. Allowing children to be on their electronics for too long can cause low attention spans, change behavior, and developing mental disorders. Kids who often stumble on the internet and come across inappropriate things without having parental supervision often struggle with addiction, anxiety, and sleeping problems, and even depression. Research has also found connections between media use and it affecting children's behavior. In today's day and age, media can definitely affect the way children behave. From a couple of researches stated how a lot of the time, specifically with little boys, how when they watch red pill videos, they're more likely to think the way those people that they watch think. Environment. Family environment matters. The family environment and emotional stress affects the adolescents to online risks. Parents should provide and support a supportive environment that can reduce the exposure to online danger. It is very important that children are safe online. It is very important for parents to reduce the exposure to inappropriate things that could be exposed to on their child's electronic devices. My goal for this whole thing is for parents to take online supervision more seriously. I feel as though that even in this day and age where the internet is very accessible for a lot of exposure to different subjects, topics, parents still don't take the necessary action to make sure their child is also safe online. Without the supervision, it is just as bad as leaving your child unsupervised at a store, the house, or etc. My takeaway from this is that the internet will never be safe for children, and that it is up for the parent to make sure that their child is safe online and that their child will be able to be on the internet with their supervision and to not stumble across very violent, sexual, or demeaning videos, photos, or anything. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good day.